Welcome to the April 19th, 2022 Housing Authority meeting being called to order at 3:05. May we have roll call?
Authority member Argenian,
Present.
Agajanian,
Present.
Brotman,
Here.
Devine,
Here.
Najarian,
Here.
Parazian,
Here.
and Chair Kasakian.
Here. Thank you. Just so everyone is aware, normally we start our meetings with the preamble for COVID-19. Obviously, we are having in-person meetings, as you can tell from the cozy makeup of the horseshoe, of the dais up here. We are having in-person meetings. I want to welcome our Housing Authority members who have not been here since we did the renovations to the council chambers. Authority member Ajinian and Authority member Parazian, welcome back. For those who wish to call in on any particular issue, we are still taking telephone call public comments, correct, Mr. Clerk?
Correct.
All right, thank you. And the number for that is, can you please share that number for anyone watching?
Number is 818-937-8100. Number again is 818-937-8100.
Thank you. With that, we will have the report of the city clerk. May we have your report, please?
The agenda for the April 19th, 2022 regular meeting of the Glendale Housing Authority was posted on the bulletin board on April 12th, 2022 outside City Hall.
All right, so we have no approval of minutes. And are there any callers for the oral communication portion?
There are no callers.
Okay, that will move us to the only item on this agenda, which is the selection of a new Housing Authority Chair and Vice Chair. So I will turn this meeting over to you, Mr. Clerk.
The business before the Housing Authority is the selection of a chair. The clerk will now entertain nominations for the office of chair.
Mr. Clerk, I would like to nominate member Dan Brotman to chair the Housing Authority.
We need a second?
No, not for nominations. All right, any other nominations, right?
Are there further nominations for the office of the chair?
No.
Hearing no further nominations, we will proceed to the roll call. Authority member Ajinian,
Yes.
Agajanian,
Yes.
Brotman,
With thanks, yes.
Devine,
Yes.
Najarian,
Yes.
Parazian,
Yes. Chair
Chair Kasakian.
Yes.
And now we have a new housing chair. It'd be council member or
Congratulations.
authority chair member Dan Brotman.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Now,
Oh, are we
Say-
making nomination? Oh,
Say a few
are we
words.
switch? We don't switch seats? I don't know what we do. Do I make some introductory comments?
You
If
can
you
make
like.
comments, correct?
Well, okay. Well, first of all, thank you. Thank you to my colleagues for giving me this opportunity and trusting in me to chair these meetings. Well, I think we all know that the housing affordability crisis is serious and getting worse by the year. And, we have renters in our city and all around who are so burdened with housing costs that they can't possibly save even for an unexpected medical emergency, and not to mention saving for eventually getting a down payment on a house. And we know young people are increasingly frustrated because housing is out of reach for them. The idea of owning a house is something that they can't even conceive of, and we know that is eroding the social fabric of our community like it is in so many communities. So I think I'm looking forward to chairing this housing authority and hoping we can continue to chip away at the problem. I know we had a great housing summit, and thank you to the outgoing chair, Mayor Kasakian, for organizing that, and to staff for organizing that. I thought it was great. I'm thinking we probably shouldn't wait a whole year, but maybe what we can do is use the opportunity of these meetings from time to time to bring people to us who can give us creative ideas about how to reduce development costs, spur a range of housing production, not just affordable, not just market rate, but all throughout the of all types, and especially work on home ownership opportunities. That's something that seems to be the hardest of all, is how we create opportunities for people to get capital into ownership and build capital through ownership of housing. So maybe we can follow up on that, but perhaps, I don't know if that's something we've done much of, but maybe invite people in from academia, from government advocacy groups to educate us and give us some creative ideas. It's always exciting to see Glendale at the forefront, and we have been at the forefront of building affordable housing, and we have our inclusionary zoning ordinance, I think, was forward-looking. Our subsidy program for low-income renters has been forward-looking. Our participation in the CSCDA and Cal CHA programs for middle-income housing has been forward-looking, and I hope we can continue to be at the cutting edge of solving this regional problem. So thank you very much, and I'll pass it on to the next item.
Next item is number 7, authority member and staff comments. Any other comments?
Well, we have the selection of a vice chair, right? We have to have.
Yes.
And vice chair. The business before the Housing Authority is the election of vice chair. The clerk will now entertain nomination of the office of vice chair.
Okay, Mr. City Clerk, I'd like to nominate Ara Najarian as vice chair of the Housing Authority.
Are there further nominations for the office of vice chair? Hearing no further nominations, we will proceed to the roll call. Authority member Ajinian,
Yes.
Agajanian,
Yes.
Brotman,
Yes.
Devine,
Yes.
Najarian,
Yes.
Parazian,
Yes.
and Chair, and
Former
former
chair.
Chair
Outgoing
Kazaki.
chair. Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
And I'll defer any remarks for
Next year.
All right.
Okay, so I think I take it from here, and I will ask
Correct, Chair Brotman.
the city clerk, do we have any other items on the agenda? I don't think so.
We do have adjournment.
We have adjournment, okay. Do we want to check whether there's any public comment, or we've already covered that?
Chair Brotman, there are no calls at this time.
No
Move
calls?
to adjourn.
Okay,
Second.
okay. So we will adjourn here at 3:12 PM. Thank you.
All right.